Local and international businesses are sharing ideas on trade, tourism and economic development for the city. Local fine artist Sfiso Ngcobo from Kwamashu is amongst the more than 150 exhibitors who hopes to network to create opportunities. Ngcobo is showcasing his unique signature art of three-dimensional paintings made from a mixture of powders and water-based resin. He owns Ubuciko Art Land and aims to take his art to higher levels. Ngcobo grew up in a family which appreciates art.
I want my work to be everywhere in the world, not specifically here in South Africa. I want it to be all over. I want my work to be in the museums I want my work to restore our historic and everything that we are as South Africa. But I want my work to represent us as South Africa.
Traditional African print dress design house, Siba Design, hopes to grow the business online and internationally. They also want to empower young designers and women in rural areas.
When COVID hit, it was a matter of less programs were available, so we started venturing into making masks for COVID-19, of course, and then we were just inspired to just look into the fashion field more. In terms of working with people abroad, it is something we're looking at doing. So it is definitely in our vision, our plan, that's certain. However, yet we are still based in KZN.
Conference co-convener Reverend Dennis Dillon pointed to the fact that South Africa has the widest gap between rich and poor in the world, and that the divide runs along racial lines. He highlighted the tourism sector as one of the areas where African American developers can make a difference locally.
Durban is a resort city that obviously is not functioning at its full potential for whatever the reasons are. So if we're able to, again, create scenarios that will drive more particularly Black Americans, who, by the way, in the United States are at the top of the list as it relates to leisure travel. So if we can increase that, how do we increase that? I think number one, how do we create more development along the Durban waterfront, and how do we engage developers on the US side, particularly Black developers who can come and participate in development, create more hotels, create more timeshares.
To attract investors, eThekwini Mayor Cyril Tlaba said 3 billion rand is budgeted to upgrade infrastructure for water security, and that plans are advanced to buy renewable energy from independent power suppliers. Lord Khadem, SABC News, Durban.